Good morning, friends. I am Thirumurugan, the founder of Thiru's Easy English. In this video, I am going to talk about my first ever interview experience I had in my life. Everyone remembers this memory, the first ever interview experience. Some had cherishing memories, some had traumas. So I'm going to share about what I had in my life in my first ever interview experience. After undergraduation course, after my UG, I was unemployed. I was unemployed for a long time period. The most important factor for my unemployment is because I am afraid of interviews as well as English. Both these things frighten me. Also, I have few other fears. Facing new people, facing new environment. So it all frightens me a lot. I escaped for a lot of time period from going to interviews. But as an youngster, I need a job. It's controversy. Always a controversy happens in my mind. I need a job, but I'm afraid of going to interviews. One of my friend told me that there is an interview process going in the call center. This frightened me a lot because if it is a technical job interview, maybe 1 or 2 rounds I have to talk in English, maybe group discussion and then in the personal interview. But when it comes to call center interview, each and every round is going to be in English. So I thought that okay, I'm not going to appear for the interview. I discussed with myself for a long time period. Why should I hesitate? Why should I be afraid for all the time in my life? This time, let me face the interview, whatever may be the outcome. Even if it is a failure, okay, I'm going to accept it. So I decided that I'm going to attend this interview. I reached the company. It was a rainy day, but safely I reached the company before the rain. Once the rain stops, candidates started to come for the interview place, and the waiting hall consists of lots of candidates with eager faces who wants to get the jobs like me, and we are filled there with excitement, sadness, and an afraid, timid person like me. We are all waiting in the same place. Everyone has a different experience. Everyone has a different life journey to say in few time period. The interviewer came over and announced that 3 rounds are there. The first round, everyone knows that we have to introduce yourself, our self-introduction. And the first time I introduced myself and got selected. So I am much happy with my introduction, got a selection in the first round. But I had mixed emotions because now I have to face the second round, which is going to be somewhat tougher than the first round. In the second round, we have to talk about a favorite place, a memorable person, or memorable memory, whatever may be something. For 2 or 3 minutes, we have to talk about in any particular topic. I talked about my friend, my UG classmate. This time my friend helped me. A friend in need is a friend indeed. I talked about my friend and I was selected in the second round also. Round after round, I was selected. My nervousness is getting increased like anything. Now few of us are waiting in the hall for the next final 3rd round, and this round frightened me a lot. A telephonic round. I am not much comfortable with telephones at that time. Nowadays interviews are conducted in online because of the developed technology, but on those days direct interviews are common. Telephonic interviews are not that much. So unfortunately I was sad, but I got a happy news. The telephone is not working properly. So I was happy, but my happiness didn't last long. I got another information. Within few minutes, the telephone started working and the interview process started to happen. My neighbor person who is waiting along with me for the interview, he told me that take some deep breaths so that you can feel confident, you can talk in the interview properly, you will get a job. So I took some deep breaths. The biggest challenge I faced in this interview in the third round is I hardly understand what the person is talking over the telephone. I hardly understand. I actually answered only what I understood, not for his questions exactly. So it's a sad part. He asked me to narrate a story. Finally, he asked me to narrate a story for 8 minutes. I was full of short. I narrated a story for 6 minutes. The round ends. I didn't complete this round. I failed in this round. But the experience I had on that day was transformative. I faced my fears. I stepped out of my comfort zone for the first time in my life. I found a newfound confidence within myself. From that day onwards, I continued to challenge with each and every exciting and challenging opportunities, and I want to discover what kind of confidence I have. I started to work as an English communication trainer. I started to give public speeches in schools and colleges, and with every opportunity, every challenging moment, I gained much confidence. So what I'm trying to say is that face your fears. Don't shy away. With every moment of your discomfort, you will get worthy rewards in your life. Thank you.